even happening? Oh, I had to get in like this.
Oh, whatever.
I don't understand. Like, my Furby decided to change gender real quick.
Like, whoa!
Its eyes changed. It looks like Chunky, and now it talks like Russell Brand.
Dancing make me sweaty. Yeah.
You're too fat to dance?
Take break. Oh.
Yes, it's too fat to dance. Maybe it's like my soul Furby. How did you know?
Ooh.
Oh.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and cakey.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Baker, no, likey.
I'm so confused by this thing. I think it just broke a beat down. Was I supposed to rap? Was I supposed to rap there, bro?
No,
It doesn't think I'm a good rapper.
Something in me eye.
2000...
Oh, can't
It, 2012. It's a little progressive. For it to just change gender. Is that a third personality? Are you gonna talk Japanese now? I can't handle this many personalities. What is happening with its eyes? Now its eyes are on fire! This thing thinks it's lit. That's a different voice too, isn't it? Oh, that was my headphones. I thought that it just pooped on my lap. That's a different voice. From 7 seconds ago, you watched it happen. It said change. This thing has changed gender, and now it's changed personalities twice on me. What's that called? Dissociative identity disorder now, because we don't use multiple personality disorder. This thing is really happy to not know who or what it is. It's just fine with it. So maybe we should all just take a lesson from the Furby and be able to be whatever we want to be all the time, except for when it creeps people out. I'm waiting for it to go back to the girl version. Hold on, let's see what happens. This one even eats different. The other one didn't make those same eating sounds. Oh, well, that's good. It's full now. The other one was really gassy. This one seems to like to sneeze.
Oh, baby, please.
It's also got smoker's cough. This is not where I saw this video going, but then it just... Weird. Okay, we're gonna shut her down. I think. It literally will snore like that for 5 minutes, so we're gonna put her over here. Him. Sit. No, don't wake back up. No. No, get out of it. I'm pulling on its butt. And it's like, yeah, I'm into it. Shh, the Furby is sleeping. Alright, studs, so now that my best friend is finally sleeping, going to attempt to do my first reaction video. I had a situation brought to my attention, and a couple days ago I made what would seem like an allegation, I guess you could say, because I didn't have any proof. But since then I've obtained some video proof, and we're gonna do a little reacting. I have already watched this video. It was hard to tell what was being said in some of it, so I watched the video several times. We're gonna watch it again and see if we both hear the same thing. I'll just tell you what I take from it, and then maybe you guys can tell me what you get out of it. And like I said before, I didn't really think of myself as a political channel. This is something that I will stand up for. You're affecting me personally with some of the things that are being said, and I hate to react that way because I always feel like people jump on the mass like, oh yeah, take them down, train. But this goes beyond any scope of being okay, in my opinion. So we'll see how you guys feel. Let's check it out. International Vice.
election. An international vice president?
Yes,
That's the
really.
problem.
Right.
Really, as an international vice president, which is you hear me?
Oh, don't look at David.
Hi, Randy. We see you.
Go fuck yourself, you cum drunk cunt.
Go
You do it. You do
F
it,
yourself,
tough guy.
you
Your hands
cum
are behind your back,
drunk
mine are in my fucking pocket.
cunt.
Hit me as hard as you can. See what happens.
And he asks him to punch him.
Oh, is that a threat? That's not
Well,
really smart because
That's a
there's
fucking
people.
offer.
Cliff,
Look, man, look what's
he's
going
just
on.
trying to get you pissed
If I was
off.
you,
Stay
I
cool.
probably would threaten, whip people's asses.
Nobody's threatening anything.
Why don't you?
You think he's not tough? You're so fucking tough. Why don't you step out there?
Nobody called anybody tough.
Why don't you step
He's
out
the
there?
one calling people names.
Step on out, son. I'll show you how it's done.
What are we going to dance?
Yeah, we can. We can dance.
Well, I got no need to fight you.
I like to dance.
So you want to go out and fight? Is that what you're asking?
No, I said I
just
want to go
wanna make
dance.
sure that's what you want to do.
I just want to go dance.
Well, I don't dance or fight. You might do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got your dress on.
Not today.
That's right. You want to get till 5:30.
I always want to get to know a vice president, especially one from Texas. Steers and queers, son. You don't look like a steer.
Yeah, that's
You're from Texas, steers and queers, and you don't look like a steer. That's literally what he just said. So first, the whole dress comment I think was made from someone just to lighten things on the Sprong side. But then he points out that he's a vice president from Texas, which is steers and queers, and he doesn't look like a steer. After he just got done calling him, and I can't even remember exactly what it is, so I'll just replay what he says. Right here. I'm confused at the problem, why you're cornering off opposition. This is an election, right? So are you saying that there shouldn't be anyone else present? No one should stand or represent a different side of the same team? Like, two Republicans never run against each other. That doesn't happen. No, never in the state of Indiana. I don't even know where to begin. Like, there's not a whole lot to the video. You can't really hear it a lot of the time. That actually, this multiple times now that I've watched it and I finally understood what he was saying. I just kept hearing the queer word, which words don't usually do it for me, not usually a big deal. But when I know what you're really trying to say, bro, and in my last video, I said that these people are against lesbians. Well, obviously they don't care who in the gay community they insult. And I know that a lot of people on the opposite side are standing for a different set of values, if you will, but it's still bullcrap. Maybe I'm in the wrong state here, but it's still crap for you to be able to say that to someone. And be a family man. Be representing the undervalued worker, which on that lovely man Aaron Gertis's Twitter page, he labels himself as a middle-class advocate inspired by tough, hardworking Teamsters from coast to coast, including those steers and queers, traveling through a period in labor history where workers received no respect. That's respect is in your Twitter bio.
Yourself, you cum drunk cunt.
Real respectful, bro. I just love the only comment on this video. The only comment, and I'll read it for you because no one likes to read for themselves. Only non-educated, underparented, lazy, crybaby, no experience having, pathetic union members like the Sprong slate, which would include my wife. Thanks. Love you. Number 11. Proud of you. Couldn't even put your name out there. Way to be a brave supporter of union members like the Sprong slate would find something wrong with George trying to find out why these idiots keep trying to involve other members from different regions to interfere with a local election. So we're just gonna graze over any queer comments or the fact that he just told this man to go fuck himself, who is actually technically his superior. That's how I would talk to my superiors too. Just slandered this man for no reason. Personally, I know that expands to the rest of us. this was just an example to kind of solidify, I guess, my accusation. I apologize, guys, if any of it seemed like they were just accusations, but it's not always this easy to get people to admit who they really are. Fortunately, they're not scared. It makes me sad. You're just stabbing directly at me and my family that I get to have, because the law now says so, whether you agree with it or not. I don't slander your sanctity and your marriage and your sexual preferences. I don't care what you do in your bedroom or with whom. That face, though. Oof, that's never in my dreams. Believe that. Sorry that this wasn't quite as entertaining as I normally plan on being. I'm sorry that a lot of this has gotten super political, guys, but I feel like Indiana needs to know. We're not right. We're still not right yet. This state has a lot to work on, and these videos are just a good way to put that out. So I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from and really hear what I had to say here, because this is important. This is a mentality that hurt people. This becomes a serious problem past this point. Like, this situation is being managed, but there are many situations that are happening outside a political standpoint where people aren't being stood up for. And it's okay for you to talk to them like that because they're gay or act that way. And this is Fort Wayne. Like, that's where people like me go to get away from that smaller mindset. I just wanted to put this out there as information for you guys. Hope the next one is not quite this depressing, which I'm hopefully going to do later in some different lighting. Other than that, guys, protect yourself. Be careful out there. And as always, stay studly.